Hi friends, welcome to Doodle Adventures, and I'm so excited to have you here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our fun and exciting stories. Get ready for today's adventure. Let's jump in. Have you ever heard a story about an emperor who loved clothes so much that let's just say he ended up in a situation no one could forget? Are you ready? Let's find out what happened. Once upon a time, there lived an emperor who loved new clothes more than anything else in the world. He had a different outfit for every day of the week, and even two special ones for Sundays. His servants traveled far and wide to find the finest fabrics, and the emperor's tailors worked day and night to keep him dressed in the latest styles. When the emperor strolled through his palace, his ministers would bow low and say, "Your Majesty, you look splendid today." Sometimes they didn't really mean it, but the emperor loved hearing it anyway. One day, two men named Simon and Tobias arrived at the palace carrying a large bag. They claimed to be the finest weavers and tailors in the world. "Your Majesty," Simon said, "we have brought the most magnificent fabric you've ever seen." Tobias added, "This fabric is so special that it can only be seen by wise and capable people. Fools or those unfit for their jobs cannot see it at all." The emperor was intrigued. "Show me this amazing cloth," he exclaimed. Simon reached into the bag and held out empty hands. "Isn't it stunning?" Simon asked. The emperor saw nothing but didn't want to admit it. Yes, it's exquisite," he said nervously. The emperor hired Simon and Tobias to make him a new outfit for a grand royal procession. He paid them with bags of gold. The two men pretended to work at their looms day and night, but they were doing nothing at all. The next day, the emperor sent his chief minister to check on the progress. The minister couldn't see the fabric either, but didn't want to admit it. "It's marvelous. The emperor will be delighted," he said. Soon, the emperor visited the workshop himself. Again, he couldn't see anything but praised the cloth to hide his embarrassment. Simon and Tobias measured him and pretended to sew his new clothes. Finally, the outfit was finished. The next day, the emperor stood in his dressing room in his underwear as Simon and Tobias helped him into his invisible clothes. "Magnificent," the emperor said, though he felt unsure. The royal procession began, and the emperor walked through the streets, wearing his new clothes. The crowd cheered, not wanting to admit they couldn't see anything. But then, a little boy pointed and laughed. "The emperor's in his underwear!" he shouted. A ripple of laughter spread through the crowd as more and more people realized the truth. "The emperor has no clothes on!" they cried. The emperor blushed deeply, but held his head high and continued walking. He had learned a valuable lesson. "I was so worried about looking foolish that I let myself be tricked. From now on, I'll be wiser and less vain." And so, the emperor became a better leader, and everyone lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching, friends. We hope you enjoyed this funny and wise tale. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Doodle Adventures so you never miss another amazing story. See you next time for more exciting adventures. Bye.